All right, so this is where the roadway is gonna be. The road comes down here. Concrete pad will sit right here. 100-foot long retaining wall, starting right on this corner right here and wrapping around to the other edge of that corner right there. We got a 100-foot long by 3-foot high retaining wall to build. And for those of you that are keyboard warriors are going to tell me there's other ways to build walls, here's the details of the project. We have a 6-inch footing on virgin red clay. And I will have 1 inch of gravel and 4 inches of concrete in front of the face of the wall. So the wall's not going anywhere. And from the face of the wall to the dirt is about 20 inches. This is a gravity wall. This is totally reasonable. I don't have to have more excavation. I don't have to have more compaction. We're gonna be fine. We have drainage. We have a pipe that'll be piped out underneath the road. It's gonna be fine. So let's stop talking about it. Let's go get some work done. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get it done in a day. Got some water down here we gotta take care of, but that's where I'm gonna be draining all the water from, is right there in the middle. All right, so work to be noted, and you'll just have to take my word on it because you can't see all of it. But this is my lowest point. This wall goes relatively flat and then starts to curve uphill. Same with this side. So that means all the water still runs kind of down right in here. So I have about 4 or 5 inches of crush and run, and then I have 2 inches of 57 stone here for as my screed layer. And then so I ran 6-inch solid from here and ran it all the way out there and the outlets. And then I have right here, I have a coupling. Then I have a 12-inch piece of 6-inch slotted so the water can get down in there. A 6-to-4 reducer with another 8-inch piece of 4-inch slotted. And then my slotted pipe will obviously hit that T right there and everything will come down in here. So our concrete is going to be almost to the top layer of this block right here, maybe midway down. So I'm not worried about the wall going anywhere. And then we have plenty of drainage because, you know, that 6-inch line with the slotted right there will carry a lot of that water in those big rains. And rather than outletting in the end, because we can't, because it slopes down here, you know, all that 4-inch has a way to get out down here as well. So that's that. Let's start running some wall block. And the wall block we have is a Trimron Regular Stone Pro 8 Sierra. So that means it's 8 inches high and the color is Sierra. It's probably 12 inches deep or whatever. So, all right, let's get to laying some block. right, so I got this 50-foot section done here. So I was very optimistic that I'd get it done in a whole day, though, guys, because it's now 3 o'clock. I had to go to the store and get some wire mesh for our concrete pour for tomorrow because we got concrete coming. And I had to spend all morning getting that water out of here. You know, the time to base, I had helped the builder cross the street up at that house up there. I helped him for 2 hours up there and whatever. So I am where I'm at, but I got to get all this stacked here for tomorrow, because once that concrete's there, I don't have any way to get in here. So I got to get that stacked, put the gravel behind the wall, and work, you know, out a couple more feet so that I have room to put all that gravel in there. So let's get that done, and then we'll build out the rest of the wall tomorrow, I guess. Got that all done all the way across here. It is currently like 7:40. Got an hour-ish of daylight and twilight left, so I'm gonna go put all the gravel behind the wall and have this ready. You guys thought I was gonna go home early or something because I was only gonna do the 50-foot section. You guys even know me? I got started on something. I said I was gonna do it in a day. Here it is, a day. It's a long day, but I'm getting it done. Let's get some gravel behind here and go home. All right, so I don't have much left here. We got to cut our cap, and we need to put some stuff behind the wall here. I was going to grade and everything, but I think I'm just going to flatten this dirt out, pack it in, and then bring some of that triple fines mulch down here and put it down here, because the water can, one, go through it really well, and if it were to bleed through here, it wouldn't look as ugly. And what's crazy to me is I can put that red dirt back there, pack it in there, even with filter fabric sometimes. Occasionally, I'll just get little spots to bleed through. Especially if you just put it straight down on the gravel. Like, it has good drainage and all that, but then occasionally it'll bleed through and like right where you don't want it. So it'd be like right by those cracks or whatever, and then it would stain the concrete and yada yada. So anyway, we're gonna put that mulch back there because it'll let the water through, and if it bleeds through, it's not gonna be ugly. So let's do that. Cut our cap. We probably got 18 cuts, I think I counted, from here around to that side. And then probably about the same over there. Pretty much right here is fairly straight. So there's like a couple random little cuts I got to make in there, but nothing crazy. But like down there also isn't exactly straight, but also isn't actually curved till I get to the edge. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get that to look a little nicer. So let's get it done. Okay, I've rented a bunch of saws, and I know guys that have Husqvarna and like them. I know guys that have Stihl that like them. But me personally, I used to think these Hiltis were junk, but honestly, this one ain't bad. I like the Stihl ones. They're good. They're not too heavy. I like the way their handle is. I don't like the Husqvarna. I don't like it. And I like the 4-cycle Makita. It's a heavy little saw, man. I mean, that thing will wear your back out after just a couple hours of cut. Honestly, I feel great. Like, this saw was not too heavy. It's also, I had my cut set up nice. Yeah, I don't know. When I go look for one of these, I might be buying a Hilti. That, I was honestly, had a good experience with that. It needs a different blade on it. Those blades they have at Home Depot are junk. But I think if I got a better blade, it'd be a good saw. Anyway, back to work. And there you go. The wall is all done. It looks nice, doesn't it? That's probably my favorite block. A lot of people like that block right now, and it does just look good. All right, on to our next project.